Hey there. Let's talk for a second. High blood pressure usually doesn't hurt. There's no pain, no warning signs at all. But every single day, it quietly puts extra pressure on your heart, your brain, and your kidneys. That's why doctors rightfully call it the silent killer. Here's the good news, though, and this part really matters. For a lot of people, blood pressure can come down naturally, with the right foods and with the right kind of movement. No crazy diets, no extreme workouts, just simple, sustainable habits that actually work and stick with you for the long haul. So, stay with me here, and let's break this down in a way that's easy, clear, and totally doable for real life. If you're watching this, maybe your doctor told you your blood pressure is high, or maybe someone in your family is dealing with it. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, affects millions of people worldwide. And the scary part is that most people feel totally fine. But inside the body, that elevated pressure slowly damages blood vessels, the heart, the brain, and the kidneys. Over time, it raises the risk of heart attacks, strokes, kidney disease, and even vision problems or cognitive decline. Now here's something truly hopeful. Decades of solid research, including large-scale studies backed by organizations like the American Heart Association, show that what you eat and how much you move your body can lower blood pressure, sometimes almost as much as medication. That's not just opinion. That's science from randomized controlled trials. And today, I'm going to show you how food and exercise work together to help manage your blood pressure in a natural, safe, and effective way. One of the biggest hidden reasons blood pressures goes up is something called insulin resistance. Don't worry about the big term. Here's what it means in plain English. When we eat too much sugar and refined carbs, like white bread, pasta, sweets, and sugary drinks, our insulin levels stay elevated for too long. High insulin tells the body to store fat, and that fat can build up in places it doesn't belong, including around organs and inside blood vessels. When blood vessels get tight, stiff, and inflamed, blood pressure rises. So, the goal is simple. Give your insulin levels a break and help your body become more sensitive to it again. You don't have to cut carbs completely or go keto. Just be smart about them. Cut back on white rice, white bread, sugary cereals, desserts, pastries, and sweet drinks like soda or juice. Instead, choose plenty of vegetables, beans, lentils, whole grains in moderate amounts, and whole fruits. And here's a simple rule that really works for many people. Skip the second serving of carbs. That one habit alone can help lower insulin resistance and support healthier blood pressure over time. Another big factor is processed food. Most packaged foods are loaded with hidden sugars, excessive salt, and unhealthy oils. These things can raise blood pressure quickly and contribute to inflammation. Try to eat real, whole foods most of the time, fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and home-cooked meals. If it comes in a box, bottle, or wrapper with a long ingredient list, try not to eat it every day. Opt for fresh or minimally processed options instead. Now let's talk about salt, because this is a huge one. Salt affects everyone a little differently, but if you have high blood pressure, too much salt definitely matters. You don't need to eat zero salt. Our bodies need some sodium to function, but most Americans consume way more than recommended, often double or triple. The American Heart Association suggests aiming for no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, and ideally closer to 1,500 milligrams if you have hypertension. That's about 1 teaspoon of salt total, including what's hidden in foods. Take the salt shaker off the table to avoid adding extra. Cut back on fast food, restaurant meals, and processed items like chips, canned soups, and deli meats. These are where most salt hides. Check nutrition labels when you can, and choose lower sodium versions. Small changes like these add up quickly and can noticeably lower blood pressure in weeks. Let's talk about food, because food is incredibly powerful. Food isn't just calories. Food is information for your body. Every meal sends signals that affect your blood vessels, your hormones, and how hard your heart has to work to pump blood. Let's go deeper into specific foods that science shows can really help lower blood pressure. Aim for 4 to 5 servings of fruits and 4 to 5 servings of vegetables daily. Eating most meals earlier in your 12-hour window. Number 1. Bananas are packed with potassium, a mineral that helps balance out sodium in your body, relaxes blood vessel walls, and eases tension in your arteries. This directly lowers blood pressure. Studies show getting enough potassium around 3,500 to 5,000 mg daily from food can reduce systolic pressure by several points. Try eating this at breakfast or mid-morning snack. Pairs great with oatmeal or yogurt to start your day. With steady energy and blood sugar control. 1 medium banana per serving. Aim for 1 to 2 per day as part of your 4 to 5 daily fruit servings. Number 2. Berries are loaded with antioxidants called anthocyanins, which protect blood vessels from damage, improve their flexibility, and boost nitric oxide, a natural compound that widens vessels and drops pressure. Research links regular berry intake to lower hypertension risk. Try eating this at breakfast, top oatmeal or yogurt, or afternoon snack. Eating them earlier helps with better insulin response and avoids late-night sugar spikes. 1 cup fresh or frozen per serving. Aim for 1 to 2 cups daily. Number 3. Leafy greens. These are rich in potassium, magnesium, and nitrates that convert to nitric oxide, relaxing blood vessels and improving flow. Magnesium. Aim for 310 to 420 milligrams daily, helps regulate vessel tone, and studies show higher intake correlates with lower blood pressure. Try eating this at lunch or dinner. Add to salads, smoothies, or cooked sides. Earlier meals maximize nitrate benefits for daytime pressure control. 1 cup raw or 1/2 cup cooked per serving. Aim for 2 to 3 servings daily as part of your vegetable goal. Number 4. Beets. Beets stand out for their high nitrate content, which your body turns into nitric oxide to dilate vessels and lower pressure. Some studies show beet juice can drop systolic readings noticeably in hours. Try eating this at lunch or pre-dinner as juice, roasted, or in salad. Nitrates work best when consumed midday for sustained effects. 1 medium beet or 1/2 cup cooked, sliced per serving. 2 to 3 times a week to start. Number 5. Oats. Soluble fiber. Beta-glucan in oats helps steady blood sugar, lower insulin resistance, and reduce cholesterol, all factors that ease strain on blood vessels. Try eating this at breakfast. It's the perfect morning meal to kick off your eating window with stable energy. 1/2 cup dry oats makes about 1 cup cooked per serving. 1 serving most days. Number 6. Salmon. Omega-3 fatty acids in the salmon reduce inflammation, improve vessel function, and can lower blood pressure over time. Try eating this at lunch or early dinner. Protein like this helps with satiety without late-night heaviness. 3 to 4 ounces cooked per serving. 2 servings per week. Number 7. Nuts. These provide healthy fats, magnesium, and potassium that support vessel relaxation and lower bad cholesterol. Try eating this at mid-morning or afternoon snack. A small handful curbs hunger without spiking sugar. 1/3 cup or a small handful, about 1 ounce per serving. 4 to 5 servings per week. Number 8. Plain low-fat Greek yogurt. Calcium in dairy helps blood vessels contract and relax properly, and studies in the DASH diet show it amplifies pressure-lowering effects. Try eating this at breakfast or snack top with berries and nuts for a complete meal. 1 cup per serving. 2 to 3 servings daily. Number 9. Beans and lentils. High in fiber, potassium, and plant protein. They stabilize blood sugar, reduce insulin resistance, and promote healthy vessel function. Try eating this at lunch or dinner. Add to soups, salads, or sides. 1/2 cup cooked per serving. 4 to 5 servings per week. These foods work best together. Combine them across meals in your 12-hour window for the strongest impact. Start small, track how you feel and your readings, and build from there. Small, consistent choices like these can make a real difference in controlling blood pressure naturally. Drinks matter too, mostly water, unsweetened tea, moderate coffee. Hibiscus tea can help lower pressure. Now let's talk about movement. Exercise is like natural medicine for blood pressure. Regular activity can lower it by 5 to 10 points or more. Exercise lowers blood pressure through several key mechanisms. Makes blood vessels more flexible and relax, improves endothelial function and boosts nitric oxide, strengthens the heart so it pumps more efficiently with less effort, reduces inflammation and oxidative stress, helps with weight control and insulin sensitivity, lowers stress hormones like cortisol. You don't need a gym. Aim for 150 minutes moderate aerobic weekly, plus strength 2 days. Start small, be consistent, and build up. Always check with your doctor first, especially if your blood pressure is very high or you have other conditions. Here's a breakdown of the best exercises, one by one, with how they help, best timing, frequency, and realistic guidelines. Number 1. Brisk walking. This is the first recommended starting point. Simple, free, and highly effective. Brisk walking improves vessel flexibility, enhances heart efficiency, reduces stress hormones, and helps control weight. It can lower systolic pressure by 4 to 9 mmHg with regular practice. Best time is morning or after meals to help stabilize blood sugar and pressure throughout the day. Outdoors adds mood and vitamin D benefits. Try to exercise for about 30 minutes on most days. 150 plus minutes, week total. If that's too much, start with 10 to 15 minutes and add time gradually. Brisk pace means you can talk, but not sing. Number 2. Cycling. Cycling provides great cardio without joint impact. It boosts circulation, strengthens the heart, and improves vessel dilation. Similar benefits to walking, but often more enjoyable for variety. You can do this anytime, but morning rides are great for boosting energy. Try 30 to 45 minutes, 3 to 5 days a week, at a pace that raises your heart rate, but still feels comfortable. Number 3. Swimming or water aerobic. Simplify your workout with lap swimming. Harvard Health excellent low-impact option, especially if you have joint issues. The water resistance gently works muscles while buoyancy reduces strain. It lowers pressure by improving cardiovascular fitness and relaxation. Midday or evening works best for relaxation. Try about 30 minutes, 3 to 4 days a week. Number 4. Bodyweight strength training. Dynamic resistance like squats builds muscle, improves insulin use, and supports vessel health. The best time is the afternoon or early evening. 2 to 3 non-consecutive days a week to allow for recovery. Do 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps per exercise, like squats, wall push-ups, or lunges, using body weight or light dumbbells or bands. Number 5. Isometric exercises. Wall sits. Recent meta-analyses rank isometrics first for blood pressure reduction up to 10 to 13 mmHg systolic drops. Wall sits train vessels to relax better by triggering metabolic signals during holds. You can do this anytime because it's quick and easy. Hold each position for 20 to 60 seconds. Repeat 4 times with short rests, and try to do it 3 to 4 times a week. Number 6. Isometric exercises. Plank core strengthening hold that engages multiple muscles. Same powerful vessel relaxing effects as other isometrics. Morning works great, or you can add this to a quick home routine. Start with 20 to 30 seconds, work up to a minute, and do 3 to 4 holds, 3 days a week. Number 7. Hand grip squeezes. Isometric exercise and grip strength. SQUEGG grip strength. The narrow of the most studied isometric simple device or even a stress ball. Proven in trials to significantly lower resting pressure with minimal time. You can do this while watching TV or sitting at your desk. Squeeze at about 30% effort for 2 minutes per hand. Repeat it 4 times with short rests, and try it 3 to 4 days a week. Combine types for best results. Mostly aerobic like walking plus 2 days of strength. The isometrics. Track your blood pressure at home. Stay consistent, and pair with the food habits we discussed earlier. Many people see improvements in weeks, but long-term consistency is key. Small steps add up. You're building a stronger, healthier heart. Remember, lowering blood pressure isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about small choices, made consistently. One better meal, one short walk, one calm breath at a time. Start today. Your heart and your future self will thank you.